3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Welcome back to high school baseball here on SoCoTicket.com. What year is it? How about 2023 springtime? Spring in the air.
Yeah, so don't give me any more information. My brain is going to be mush. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Tony.
All right.
Thank you, Joe.
Talented sophomore up to bat for Pueblo County, and that is Cone Glenn. Fast pitch high and away.
This dude can rake. He's long, he's lean, and he's strong.
And he bats number 7 in the order.
Yeah, how about that? Sophomore center fielder.
There's a pitch, gets inside. You know, County lost in such frustrating fashion last year in the state playoffs. I listened to the game before I joined you here on SoCoTicket.com, and I think that's been a motivating factor this season as well.
Yeah, leave nothing to chance. Beautiful pitch.
Great pitch there. Once again, Keller Osbun, A-U-S-B-U-N. Osbun is the pitcher, I should say, for Pueblo South. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Again, County on top by a score of 4-0.
No rolling of the R in Osbun.
Man, shut up.
Oh,
here's
boy.
A high fly ball to center field. Should be playable. And coming up a couple of steps is Brandon Drury. He makes a catch. And that's a nice out right there. And a good job of pitching by just Osbun right there. And he makes it. Now coming up to bat for Pueblo County is Colin Pagetti. Pueblo's a very ethnic town in many ways. It's got a lot of flavor here.
Oh, it does have a bunch of flavor.
Yeah. It all goes back to the early 20th century, the immigrants, you know. You can even tell, and here's a swing and a miss and a nice pitch there. You know, it's even like when we play, say in football, we play like Loveland and those schools. A lot of those big, tall, range kids, a lot of those people up from like Germany or whatever migrated to northern Colorado. A lot of the southern immigrants from, Sicily and Mexico had been here since the Aztecas. They were here. You notice the difference there? Yeah. And then
you get northeastern Colorado where it's a little bit different as well.
Yes, it
More
is.
like here.
More like here. Northeastern or southeastern?
Northeastern.
Okay.
Out in the Greeley area.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So there's a swing and a miss. Colin Pagetti. 1 for 1 today with a single. 1-2 to count. Keller Osmond overall pitching a pretty good game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Runs inside. 2-2.
So Pagetti at the dish with Julian Reyes to follow. He's on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by your favorite neighborhood butcher. That's Bounty and Yield Meat Market. That's Ernie Meyer, Becky Meyer, and their entire team.
Osmond pitching. Here's the 1-2 count. Here's a ground ball is booted by the first baseman. And that speed from Pagetti, he got down there quick, fast, and in a hurry. And that's going to be an E3 right there. And a County with 1 out has another man on base, and that's a 3rd error for Pueblo South. Take on a number, I don't mean to sound redundant. I really don't, but you take on a number 2 team in the state, what looks like the best team in the city, man. It's easy for me to sit here and say, but you got to make those plays.
Absolutely. Hit him right in the glove, just came out of it.
So Julian Reyes fouls one off behind us on the left side of the plate. Press box. A lot of folks in here today.
I'm thinking I saw his dad earlier.
Julian's a nice ball player.
I'm trying to think if it's JB.
Got a lot of speed.
I have to ask him who his dad with. I graduated with his Aunt Loretta.
Okay.
She's my age.
Back in the days when County was, boy. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, a man on first. Here's a fly ball to right center field. That's going to be caught on the bounce, and then it's dropped. So the runner's going to scoot down to second. So that is a single. And you're talking about Julian Reyes, the left fielder, batting in the 9 hole. And that sets up.
That's production, Tony.
That's production.
Top to bottom.
And now you go to the top of the order with 1 out. And you got Parker Hankins coming up, followed by Roy Higginbotham. And a great opportunity for County to extend their lead. Double play is in order.
Hankins 0 for 2. And the leadoff man, I'd say he's about due. Will third time be charmed?
Well, not on that pitch because it drops in for a strike. I was watching the game the other night, the parts of it between LSU and Kentucky. There's something about that South, that baseball. Oh, got him, picked him off. Reyes got picked off. What a great throw by the pitcher, Osmond. And Reyes stepped off the first base plate. Now it was a snap throw over there and it got him. And that's a big second out for Pueblo South. So now just a runner at second base. Opportunity for South to escape further damage here. Pitch runs inside.
I think if Reyes dives down at the bag instead of straight out at the bag, he's probably safe. But he dove level instead of down at the bag.
Okay.
Because he got tagged right in the middle of the back.
Yes,
so
he
he
did.
was there, but he was high.
Hey, you gave me a pat on the back.
Yeah.
In all the years I've known you, that's
Good old boy.
That's the first time you've ever given me a pat on the back.
Give you one more for safekeeping.
Well,
there
thank you. Here's a pitch that misses for a strike, 1-2 the count. Man, even a dog needs a bone once in a while. Here's a chopper to third base line. Is snagged by the third baseman. Throws over to first in time.
Caleb Ortiz,
Nice job
play.
by Caleb Ortiz. A nice job by the pitcher. And a great job of preventing further damage from the Pueblo South Colts, the infield, as well as their pitchers. And with that said, there was no runs. 1 hit, 1 error, and a man left on base. And here we go to the bottom half of the inning with the score. Pueblo County 4, Pueblo South 0. Back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
All right, here we go. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Thanks for joining us on SoCoTicket.com. We are live on YouTube. Also, Network One Sports.
We got a bunch of cool interviews up, too. We got some volleyball action up there as well. So
excellent.
Check it out. Give us a look.
Give us
a like and give us a subscribe. Hit that button. It doesn't cost you anything.
So Ariano 1 for 1 today.
We'll give you a pat on the back for.
Man, I mean, I've known you since. Well, I heard about you in the 80s. We never met. We kind of maybe ran into each other as that pitch missed, so now the count 2-0. But I really got to know you in the 90s, you know, and you're my boss and everything, and I just got a pat on the back for the first time in like 30 years, man. I'll be damned.
I never gave you one as your PD at
Hell
1350?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Hey, you probably didn't deserve one, so I didn't give you
That's cold, man. That's cold. That's cold. Here's the 2-1 pitch that's popped up and out of play. Man, that's cold. You know, it's maybe not out of play. It is. Did he catch it?
He did
caught
catch it. What a play.
Man, that thing hung up there.
It did. Dax Davis was dancing around.
Yep.
We'll call him Fred Astaire. All those nice fancy dance steps. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
And he
2,
caught it.
3, 4.
Yep.
And he makes the grab. What a play.
So that's helping out your pitcher big time.
Pop out in foul territory.
So the pitcher comes up,
Yeah.
Kelly out. Is Osmond, he's a senior, correct?
I'll tell you right now
Yeah.
what Keller Osmond is he's, boom, he is a senior. That's what I
Yeah.
figured. You're right.
You could kind of
They
tell.
got a handful of seniors here with Martinez,
Yeah.
Ariano,
And that's how
Drury.
you build a program back up, because I notice like programs that are, programs that don't win, they usually only have like one senior every year,
Mm-hmm.
So 2-0 to count. All of a sudden, Vail off a little bit. Here comes a 2-0 pitch, and that one misses outside. First time Vail has been behind in the count, 3-0.
Yeah, 53 pitches for Braxton, 33 to 20 his strikes to balls.
Missed it.
That's his first walk of the game, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So the perfect game is out the window. We have
Okay,
a courtesy
so
runner
today-
coming in. Number 24, that
You're
is
right.
Cameron Montoya.
Second walk of the game with 8 strikouts
Second
to go
walk,
with it
okay.
for Braxton Vale.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Mario, making my world easy over there,
Yes.
man. I owe him. I have to take him to Gigi's barbecue and hook him up.
Vail taking his time to tie his shoes. Well, Philadelphia won their first game. They beat Brooklyn. I still hope they lose, though.
Me too.
Hey, Jordan Beat needs to be the MVP.
Yeah. If the Joker
I'm
doesn't
so
get it for
sick,
3
yeah.
years in a row, it's because somebody didn't want him to.
That's right. Pitch misses outside. All of a sudden, Vail can't find the strike zone.
Even when he's not in the lineup, he's impactful on that team.
That's right, man.
He's a great locker room guy. The guys love him.
Yep. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There it is in there for a strike. The guys will fight for him and everything, stand up for him. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Once again, County leads South 4-0 here. There's a throw over to first base. Bottom half of the 4th inning.
His move to first has really improved. It's been always been
Okay.
good,
Uh-huh.
but it's at another level now.
Well,
He's-
that left-handed pitcher can look right over there, too. Here's a pitch on the way, misses high. Now the count 2-1. Vail's lost his edge just a little bit here. Those first 3 innings, he was just filthy.
no runs, no hits, 3 errors, 1 left for South. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 3 left for County.
That one misses outside. Now the count runs to 3-1.
8 strikeouts, 2 walks, double play in order for Mr. Vail.
Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Lost him again, back-to-back walks, and all of a sudden South could be creeping away back into the game. Bottom half of the 4th inning,
Well, they did
4-0.
They did that against Central.
Yes, they
They
did.
got down early and
They
never
were
quit.
down. They were down what, 9-2, and got those 7 runs. I think it was in the 5th or the 6th. I can't
Fifth or the
quite
sixth
remember.
inning,
I
yep.
can't quite remember. And they're on their way to maybe pulling off the win, and then the lights went out. Then they came back the next day and had an error. The kid dropped the ball in the outfield, and they lost 10-9. So that tells you right there, this South team will have no quit in them. They're not intimidated by anybody. Coming into this game with a 7-4 record overall. So now Caleb Ortiz up to bat, 0 for 1 today. Runners at first and second. First time Vail has had extensive traffic today. Let's see how he deals with it. He bluffs back to second base. He quickly goes back to the mound. Ortiz digging in at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike.
Nothing fancy about that. Just a good hard fastball in the outside corner.
I know football's not Vail's sport, but he would have been a heck of a football player, too.
Yeah, he had the frame for it, doesn't he?
Yep. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. That was a nice fastball that kind of we saw in the first 3 innings from Vail. Now the count quickly goes 0-2 for Caleb Ortiz. Chelsea Lynn, J.J. Valentine, and the Tone Men having a good old time at the ballpark. Had a timeout. Something's going on in the outfield.
Oh, the
The sprinklers came on. Man, I got another old story that was just that I brought up to one of the former groundsmen there. He wanted to kill me. There's a playoff game here between Aurora Hinckley and Pueblo Centennial.
Ooh, boy, that just
missed. Now the count 2-2. Centennial was loaded, and Hinckley had a pitcher, I forget his name, out of this world. They left the sprinklers on too long over at Runyon, over at Hobbs, and had to move it over to here. Get to it here. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside. Count right full of 3-2. Back-to-back walks for Braxton Vale. 2-2. Okay, I thought that was going to be 3-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. South with their first legitimate threat today. Vale will slow down in his approach here in this inning considerably. Here's the pitch. Bounced at the plate, and the runners are going to move up. And the count moves up to 3-2. But see, that's my point. The backstop here at the Nooch is a lot shallower to home plate as compared to Hobbs. And in that Hinckley game, it was a wild pitch, and it bounced right back, and the runner got thrown out of the plate, and Centennial lost 1-0. It would have been at Hobbs, it would have been 1-1. And the groundskeepers left the sprinklers on and flooded out the field. Man, the coach was mad. That one misses high, and the bases are loaded.
Wow, 3 straight walks
for Braxton Vale. See if there's going to be a conversation on the mound as Caden Herrera will come up to bat for Pueblo South. Vale has put him